Hey everybody, it's me Ashish, and before we begin, I just want to give a quick thank you to everybody listening, watching, and supporting the podcast. It means the world to us, and we're so appreciative. I just want to let you guys know that you guys can always ask us questions, give us segment ideas, and keep up with the fun, all at AshishandFriends.com. We're on Twitter at AshishandPals, we're on Instagram at AshishandFriends, and hey, we're even on Facebook, facebook.com/AshishandFriendsPod. If you're watching this video, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to the channel. All that following and liking and subscribing will help us grow and keep going, so we appreciate it so much. And once again, thank you, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Yes, welcome to another great episode of the Ashish and Friends podcast. Today we've got a really exciting episode, the return of the Epic Game Show. Yes, and it's going to be the NFL edition, so I'm super excited about that. With the NFL schedule coming up and the games coming up, we thought it was the right time to do this. As always, I'm your host, Ashish, and you can catch me on Instagram and on Twitter at AshishAiry. Of course, I'm joined by my longtime friends and co-hosts. We've got Dev at Superlaser, we've got Shahan at Shahan Jayaraja, and we've got Ryan in the house. Without further ado, let's get this game started. All right, so the order is Ryan, then Dev, then Shahan. So here are the topics. We've got the 25-cent refund, which is the quarterbacks. We've got the ground and pound, which is the running backs. Not my tight end, and wide receivers. And we got sacks, fumbles, and interceptions. Oh my, which is all defensive players. And of course, we got Pandora's box, which could be absolutely anything. And of course, we have the Hail Mary, which we'll bet on at the very end. So Ryan, get us started and let us know what you want.
I'll take 25-cent refund for 100, Ashish.
All right, well, that sounds like a plan. This is the 2019-2020 MVP and the Madden 21 cover player.
Lamar Jackson.
Well, off on a hot start right there. Good job. Good job, Ryan. So, Dev, it's your turn. Where do you want to head?
All right. So I think of the questions that are on the board, of the categories, right? Quarterback's probably the easiest one. So I'm gonna go like 425-cent refund.
Ooh, wow. All right, reach in there, but let's
reach out there.
Let's see how it goes. Drafted by Atlanta in the 90s, he's a Super Bowl champ, 11-time Pro Bowler, 3-time MVP, and 2 times passing leader.
This one's easy, right? It's got to be Brett Favre.
Wow. All right. Well, you did peep at the MVP list, so yes, it is.
No,
Brett Favre.
That's not why. The drafted by Atlanta was the obvious giveaway to me.
I actually had no clue about that, and I was like, oh, that's pretty strange. I didn't realize that. But yeah, all right. Well, off on a hot start. You got 400 points already.
Yeah, I like that.
That's pretty spectacular. And of course,
there's a nice Kirk Cousins reference for you.
Well, Shahan, get started.
Yeah, I mean, if that was a 400, I feel pretty good about the quarterback category, so I'm going to go with 500.
Ooh, sir. Let's see how you feel about this. For 500 quarterbacks, this legendary NFL quarterback who played in the 80s and 90s has his number retired by one team in the NBA. Who is that?
That would be the Miami Heat because it is Dan Marino.
Whoa. Yes.
You actually knew that?
Yeah.
Correct.
Come on, you gave me an NBA question in here. What were you?
You really looked into that one, Sean.
Also retired Jordan's number?
Yeah, they have 13, 23, and 33 retired, and then obviously they'll have 3 retired if they don't already. Then so they only have the 3s retired.
So 6 at some point, or no?
Yeah, they probably will. I mean, you have to, right?
Well, that's fantastic, Sean. I'm so glad you got that. I thought it was a little tricky. I thought about adding it for the NBA game, actually. It would have
been a fun Pandora's box question in the NBA, I think.
Yeah, I was either thinking Pandora's box or The Last Dance. Well, Ryan, you are at 100 points. It's your turn again. Where would you like to go?
I like to take ground and pound for 100, Ashish.
Oh, okay, you just try and get all the cheap stuff. I get it. It's a fair thing.
He's got to get his points.
This NFL player is nicknamed Beast Mode.
Marshawn Lynch.
Okay, well, I'm so happy for you, Ryan. Definitely, you're already at half
Seattle
the
running
points
back
as the last game. But yes, Marshawn Lynch, what a beast. Just hand him the ball at the 2-yard line, guys. You get another Super Bowl. horrible stuff. But yeah, I actually love their neon green jerseys too for the Seattle Seahawks. So love that player, love the Skittles. Those devs picking the candy draft. But yeah, Dev, you're up. Where'd you like to go?
The neon green, like you've got the Seattle Seahawks colors right here on the board.
Right, basically, that's a good point. I feel like I'm in CenturyLink Field right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go quarterback 300. Let's get these quarterback questions out.
All right, sir. Quarterbacks for 300. 7-time single season passing yards leader and 4-time passing touchdown leader. Who is that quarterback?
Okay, so 7 times is a lot of times leading the league in passing. So I'm gonna guess Drew Brees.
It definitely is Drew Brees.
Okay, awesome.
Oh my gosh, this is a little too easy. Then I thought it was actually harder than the NBA one, but clearly not.
No, quarterbacks are the only thing I know, so that's why I'm getting these questions out of the way.
I knew that one too.
Did you guys all know that?
That was my top.
Or I would have guessed that. I would have guessed.
Yeah, like 7 times seems like a lot, and I'm trying to think who else would have led the league that many times. Drew Brees was the only name that came to mind. Maybe Peyton is up there, but I don't know. Drew just seemed like the right choice, so.
Yeah, because Peyton, because of the touchdowns, I would think did Drew Brees have that many touchdowns? But
he's the all-time leader, right, in touchdowns and passing yards. So I figured it's a good safe guess.
Exactly. I think Peyton's up there in touchdowns, but he's only led 4 times 4 yards. So, well, that's great. So you guys are really killing this quarterback thing. So that goes back to Shahan.
Yeah, I mean, let's finish off the quarterback board.
Pretty safe bet right now, to be honest. I think this will be a piece of cake. Led the league in passing yards in 2019 with 5,109, and he changed teams this offseason. Who is that quarterback?
The great Florida State's legend, eating a W, Jameis Winston.
Yeah, Mr. 30-30 himself.
You need to eat a W for us right now on camera.
I'll do it if I win the whole game, okay?
Well, I really hope you win now. All right, guys. Yeah, so you guys really cleared out that quarterback, that topic. So what's next, Ryan?
Can I get not my tight end parentheses and receivers for 100, Ashish?
Yes, parentheses and receivers. Yes.
Actually, it's parentheses and WRs.
Yes. Thanks, Shahan. Okay, and you have to be exciting when you say it, Ryan. It's like, not my tight end, and you want it for 100, correct?
For 100.
Okay, wow, really cleaning up the hundreds. 3-time NFL receiver touchdowns leader, 6-time Pro Bowler, recently raced Tyreek Hill to see who was faster. Get your popcorn ready.
I just saw this video and he was very close. I think it's a 4.37. It was T.O. Terrell Owens.
Yes, that is definitely correct.
Yes.
Another 100 on the board. So Ryan, you've got 300. Dev, you're at 700, and actually Shahan's at 700 as well. Dev, it's back to you.
So I think I'm a little more confident with running backs than I am with receivers. So I'm going to go 300 in ground and pound.
All right, let's go for it. Former 4-time Pro Bowler, 2013's rushing touchdowns leader, and holds the record for the most yards per attempt for running backs at 5.4 yards. Who is that player?
5.4 is a lot of yards per attempt, but who would have led the league in 2013? I honestly have no idea. 2013 is a while back. I don't know. I'm just going to guess a receiver or a running back that I know, and that's Adrian Peterson, but there's no way he's the answer.
Yep, that is definitely incorrect.
Yeah.
So for half the points, Shahan, do you want to steal it?
No, I'm going to pass on it.
This is, Shahan, really disappointing out here. All right, Ryan, do you want to take it for half the points?
I can't think of a 2013 running back.
Yikes. All right, guys. Well, Ryan, I'll give it to you. He's a UT alum.
Jamal Charles?
Yes, sirree, Bob.
Oh, that would have. I actually should have gotten that. Jamal Charles. I did know in the back of my head that he was the leader in yards per rush because they had talked about it a few weeks ago on our NFL.
You should have put UT in there.
I felt like doing it, but I was like, that's a little too easy. So wanted to make it a little hard on you guys.
I don't get
throwback.
the do I?
do not get any points for that,
Oh,
Ryan.
okay.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry, it's not that easy to get points here. Well, Shahan, you're back up on the board. Where'd you like to go, buddy?
Yeah, you know what? Let's go crazy. Let's go 500 for Pandora's box.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Oh, damn. Where'd that come from? All right, well,
Let's go. Come on. Now that the easy points are off the board with the quarterbacks, come on, let's go.
There we go. We got the big cojones back on Shahan. 500 Pandora's box. He's the fastest player to throw over 25,000 yards and at 40,000 yards. Who is that player?
Fast player.
Yeah.
Okay. I think fast player to 25,000 and 40,000 yards. So we know it's not Breeze. We know it's not like secretly Jameis somehow. Yeah, this is kind of tough. I'm gonna go with Matt Ryan.
But no, that is incorrect. It's not Matt Ryan, Shahan. Ryan, do you want to steal it for half the points?
I have a thought in my head, but I don't think it's him, so I'm gonna pass.
It's 250 points. It's kind of a lot.
All right. Yeah, but you lose your turn, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got to risk it for the biscuit. But
I do want to hear Ryan's guess after, because I also have a guess, but I'm gonna pass as well.
Oh, disgusting. All right, well, Ryan, who do you think it is?
Peyton Manning?
No, incorrect. Dev?
That was my guess.
Oh,
Yeah, that's too obvious.
Shahan, throw out another guess.
25,000 yards, 40,000 yards.
Michael Vick.
No, it's not Michael Vick.
Michael Vick, there's no way he has 40,000, right?
Yeah, 40,000's a lot, because 40,000 you're talking about 10 years of like a Pro Bowl.
Aaron Rodgers?
No.
By games?
Same division.
Same division.
As Aaron, it's Stafford.
Yeah, that would have made sense. Yeah,
fuck Matt.
I would have never guessed that.
I think you had the right idea with Matt Ryan, right? Like, these are very similar players. I think.
He got the first name, Ryan. He got the first name.
True.
Yeah,
you could have said Highland Park alum, you know?
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's definitely worth 500.
Yeah, you should have put in some sort of reference to Clayton Kershaw just somewhere.
Right. But you definitely have the right mindset with Matt Ryan, because when I thought about this, I thought about Matt Ryan, but that is incorrect. Sorry, Shahan.
Matt Ryan would have been what I guessed as well. So.
Well, Ryan, that puts you back up. You're still at 300 points. So what'd you like to do?
Can I get Pandora's box for 100, Ashish?
Okay, well, it's a great strategy you got going here. Tied for number 10 for most rushing yards in one game. He's nicknamed the Muscle Hamster. Who is that player?
Muscle Hamster. I don't know who the Muscle Hamster is. Tied for number 10 for most rushing yards in one game. Named the Muscle Hamster. So it's probably going to be some small dude.
That is correct. He's 1 year removed from the league right now. He's a free agent.
I don't know who the muscle hamster is.
Just guess any small running back.
I don't know who that is. Is it DeMarco Murray?
That is incorrect. Dev, do you want to steal for half the points?
I do not, because I'm not entirely sure. But did he play for the Bears? I want to know that.
I'm not going to tell you.
That's what I want to know after.
All right. Well, Shahan, do you want to steal for half the points?
Yes, that would be David Johnson.
Oh, never mind.
What the fuck are you guys doing? That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Well, Dev, throw out your guess.
I was gonna guess Harry Cohen, but because he's tiny, isn't he?
Wow, I really thought this was quite easy. Is your boy Doug Martin?
I always mix them up.
He's not out of the NFL. He was with the Raiders.
No, he's 1 year. He didn't play last year. He played 2 years ago for the Raiders.
Oh, okay.
Because they drafted Josh Jacobs and stuff.
Doug Martin was a little bit of a beast.
Yeah, those first 2-3 years, he was pretty great with the Bucks, and then he went to the Raiders. I thought it was pretty simple. His nickname was pretty big at the time, and he's the number one running back that year in fantasy. And so, Dev, it goes on to you.
I'll go ground and pound for 200.
Steal
these 200s away from Ryan.
Hey.
Good. All right. Well, currently third in career rushing yards. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler, and he's nicknamed the Inconvenient Truth. Who is that?
Yeah, I don't know any of these nicknames. I've never heard that, but I think third in career rushing yards, 5-time Pro Bowler sounds like Frank Gore to me. So I'm going to guess Frank Gore.
Yeah,
I guess
it
it
is
must
Frank
just
Gore.
be because his name is Gore,
guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
Like Al Gore.
Well,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good nickname.
I've
get it.
never heard that nickname ever.
I
Ever.
had to look it up. I thought it was just a little fun little fact for everyone. I felt like the third overall in rushing was pretty.
Yeah. I think it was a very fair 200 because of the other clues, right? If it was just the inconvenient truth,
That would be definitely. That's like a 400 type question.
Well, that nickname is definitely an inconvenient truth for all of us.
Right. So it would be
Insert
Shahan lost his turn, right? So it'd be Ryan.
Yeah, it's back to Ryan, and Dev, you're at the lead right now with 900 points.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, well, go ahead, Ryan.
I'll take sacks, fumbles, and interceptions. Oh my, for 100, Ashish.
I just want to give you 1,000 points for that, but yeah, all right, here we go. One-time Super Bowl champ, nicknamed the Honey Badger.
Tyrann Mathieu.
There we go. All right, eating up those 100.
Should have thrown out that he was a Heisman finalist at safety.
Well, that's actually a good point. So, yeah, Heisman's actually going to be the topic. So for the Hail Mary. So,
This is good news for me.
Yeah,
this is good news for me.
And since we're talking about that, I wrote down, obviously Lamar Jackson got a Heisman, and he was the 100 for the quarterbacks. At 200, we talked about James Winston, who's also a Heisman winner. All right, well,
I got Lamar Jackson right.
Yep, Dev, your choice.
So it would be me again. I'm gonna go with sacks, fumbles, and interceptions. Oh my, for 200.
Awesome. He's the current Defensive Player of the Year, and he also is a one-time Super Bowl champion. Who is that player?
Current is in the one that just won it.
Yeah, 2019, 2020.
Okay. I do not actually remember who won it, but I assume it was Gilmore because he was having the best year. So Stephon Gilmore.
That is correcto mundo. 200 to House Dev. And dude, this guy looks like Ty Dolla $ign, straight up. Right?
Is Gilmore with the
I've never
Patriots?
put that together, but I see it.
I'm just always thinking about that. What's up, Ryan?
Is Gilmore that cornerback for the Patriots?
Yes, sir.
Okay. He was pretty good.
He used to play for the Buffalo Bills, and he became a free agent a couple years ago, and Patriots took him. And the other free agent that was a really good cornerback for the Bills was Ronald Darby, and the Eagles took him, but he's been okay. But all right, well, good job, Dev. Shahan, you're finally back. What'd you like to do?
Yeah, I think I got to take a swing here. I'm gonna go with Pandora's for 400.
Man, this guy's shooting straight from the hip.
I'm losing. I have to get back in it.
That is true.
You're only losing by 400. I guess, yeah, if you get this.
Somebody's going back for the 400. It makes sense.
Shahan's going big, going home.
Oh, here we got a Heisman Trophy winner, Shahan.
Yeah. All right, so we got a 3-time Pro Bowler, Heisman Trophy winner, and he's tied for number 6 of rushing yards per attempt. Who is that player, Shahan?
Oh, man. Okay, so Heisman Trophy winner. If we're saying it like this, I'm assuming he's like an active player. Rushing yards per attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is tough. I mean, I guess that's the point.
Yeah. It is 400 for a reason. It's worthy of a 500, to be honest. But I had an extra hint in there that I took away because it's way too obvious. But yeah, he's like a really damn good player. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be 6th in rushing yards per attempt, you got to be pretty good.
And he's still in the league. You are correct on that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not super confident, but I'm going to go with Mark Ingram.
That is incorrect, Shahan.
I wasn't sure if he was a Pro Bowl guy.
Right. I think he's made 1 or 2. But yeah, that's not him. Ryan, would you like to take it for half the points?
If you tell me what Heisman Trophy running backs there are in the league, I'll take a guess. I can't think of one on top of my head, so I'm gonna pass.
So all right, that's a good option. What'd you like to do, Dev?
I'm obviously not going to answer this, but the answer is clearly Trent Richardson, who I think is last all time in rushing yards per attempt.
I don't think he won the Heisman.
Did he not win?
No, I don't think he won. I think he finished second.
No, I was joking. Mark Ingram was going to be my guess.
He definitely won Rookie of the Year, though. Trent Richardson. All right, well, Shahan, he's also an MVP in the NFL.
He's an MVP, you said?
Is it AP?
Yes.
Oh, it's clearly Reggie Bush.
No, it can't be Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush
Which one
didn't
is
win
it?
an MVP.
I just said he's also still a current player in the league.
Right,
Is it
right.
He's a
Yeah,
current
I'm
commentator of football, of college
just
football.
trying to, man, it gets brutal out there to try to remember who the running back Heisman winners were lately.
All right. Well, you guys are on the wrong track. I did this as a little troll for you guys. The answer is your boy. This is freezing up a little bit. Sorry, guys. The answer is Cam Newton.
Oh,
God damn
oh,
it.
man. That's a great.
I'm so
that's
sorry.
a great throw out there question.
I was looking up rushing leaders, like seasons, games, and all
Oh,
this, and I saw
man.
this fact that he's tied for number 6 on rushing per attempt, and I was like, I'm definitely using that for Cam Newton. So
That
yeah,
honestly makes sense. Like,
Yeah,
it
no,
is
it
kind of
does.
logical.
Oh, man. Oh.
So you could have given me all the running backs, and I still wouldn't have got it right.
right. That's when Sean was like, I'm thinking about the running back Heisman winners. I was like, yeah, no, that's the wrong track. I intentionally did that on purpose. I'm sorry, guys.
But Shahan, Mark Ingram was the first one that came to my mind, and the only one.
Yeah, Mark Ingram was the only one that came to my mind that was like good enough to have been made the
There's
Pro
another
Bowl
one
for a
who
Pro
could
Bowl
have,
3
but
times.
there's one who could have. I just wasn't sure if he's been around long enough, but I'm not going to mention him if the category's Heisman winners for Hail Mary.
Well, yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Well, I thought it was a great question. Like I said, it's worthy of a 500 for sure, but I had to stick that in there. Well, Ryan, it goes back to you. Where would you like to go?
I'll take not my tight end and WRs for 200, Ashish.
All right, Ryan. I'll give it to you. This tight end has the second most single season touchdowns for tight ends at 16, and he's a 5-time Pro Bowler. Who is that tight end? And he's still currently in the league.
Travis Kelce.
That is incorrect, Ryan. So, Deb, would you like to steal it for half the points?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess. This seems like a bad idea, but is it Gronk?
That is also incorrect. Sean, half the points. Would you like to take it?
I am passing. I figured Gronk has the number one.
Give me another guess.
16 in a
Any
season
title?
is a lot.
Yeah, 16 in the season.
And you said he's current.
He's still currently in the
Is
league.
it Ertz?
No.
Is
No,
it-
Ertz wouldn't have had that many. Is
is
it?
it fucking Jason Witten?
Oh, no. If he had 16 in the season, I'd be happy as fuck right now. So the answer is actually
It would have been in like
Jimmy
1988.
Jimmy Graham's
Graham,
there at
okay.
16. You're right. Gronk is at number 1 with 17 in the season.
That figure.
Yeah, I thought he had hit. I thought he had 16 in the season. That's why I was guessing. So it was like,
Yeah.
16, 17 is pretty close.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, the funny thing is, Kelsey, Gronk, and Jimmy Graham are all 5-time Pro Bowlers as well. So it's a little tricky there.
Yeah, I was thinking Kelsey as well, but I was like, I don't know if he had any seasons that many.
Right. I think he's been like 12, maybe 12, 13. Well, Dev, it's back to you. And
No,
you have...
I
Just got
I
one
do
wrong.
not get it.
Oh, you're right. Actually, great. That's great. I'm so glad you didn't go for it then. Wait, did Sean guess or no?
No, he did not.
No. You just I forced you to guess. Well, all right. Well, Sean, you're sitting at 700 points. We've got Dev at 1100, and Ryan is still at 400, just like last game. Shahan, where'd you like to go?
Yeah, what do we have left on ground and pound?
Ground and pound, we've got 400 and 500 available.
All right, I'll take the 400.
Okay. This is a 2-time 1,000 plus rushing seasons. He's had 2 of them. He's been the AP Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2013, and his career is only 5 years long and primarily with one team. Who is that running back?
2013. So I'm trying to think who would it come out in 2013.
Obviously, it didn't work out. He's a beast for a couple years, and obviously his career is only 5 years, so he kind of busted after that.
Right. Okay. So obviously this is my thinking because this is me. So I'm trying to think who else would have been a Heisman finalist in 2012 potentially. Was it?
I mean, he went to a really great college. Well, I mean, I don't know if they're great for running backs, but the team's really good.
Yeah. Oh man, This is tough.
It is a $400 question.
Yeah. No, I guess the point is for it to be tough.
Yeah. So just think about someone that was like pretty great, and like we're talking about fantasy, like a great running back you'd want, and then like a couple years later he's just like a total bust and no one wants him.
Is it Melvin Gordon?
He's actually still in the league. Sean, he plays for the Denver
Did
Broncos.
you say he's out of the league?
No, yeah, see, 5-year career primarily with one team. Like he's already done.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry about that, Sean. like you said, his career was cut short, right? That's what I said.
Okay.
So Ryan, would you like to go for it for half the points?
Oh, yes, I would.
Okay.
Oh,
go
dang
ahead.
it.
DeMarco Murray.
What the fuck are you talking about? He definitely played more than 5 years. He didn't bust that much. And he just recently retired. He was an offensive rookie of the year in 2013. But I mean, I guess that's a decent. But like this guy was a huge stud, like taking the top 5, top 10 of some leagues for a running back. But all right, well, Dev, would you like to go for it for half the points?
Nope.
All right, well, Shahan, I'll give you another try. Obviously, no points. He got too fat, and that's why his career ran.
Derrick Henry. Not Derrick Henry. He played for the fucking.
No. Let Shahan go.
Was it Trent Richardson?
No. He played for the Packers.
Yeah, exactly. Played for the Packers. Went to Alabama.
Oh, Eddie Lacy.
Eddie Lacy. That's who.
Yeah,
that is actually
completely left my head.
Yeah, the Packers running back.
It is the Packers running back.
Yes, but for the record, Alabama is very, very, very good for running backs.
I only thought about it because didn't Trent Richardson also go there?
Yeah, but that was like a.
So those were the two. Those were the two that were on my mind. I know like Ingram and all these other guys went, but
and Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
They were.
But I don't think Trent Richardson had 2 1,000-yard seasons.
No, I didn't think
he didn't even hit 1,000. His first rookie season, he had 950. But he had like 10 touchdowns. So
I knew he was close.
When you say too fat for the league, only 2 players come to mind, right? Eddie Lacy and Kelvin Benjamin, and one of them was a running back. So I was like, I'm pretty sure it's that guy. So
right. Well, Dev, you skipped it, so it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. What's the lowest amount on the board?
Hey, Deb, don't take my questions.
Is there any 200s left?
Yeah, there is one 200 left, and it's Pandora's box.
I think I'll take the 300 in wide receiver. And sorry, not my tight end and wide receivers.
Thank you for doing that, Dev. All right, let's go for it. If this thing goes. All right, LSU alumni, 5-time Pro Bowler, and 2017's receptions leader. Who is that?
Odell Beckham Jr.?
That is incorrect.
Oh, dang.
Shahan, would you like to take it for half the points?
Yeah, I think that it's his good friend Jarvis Landry.
It's his best friend Jarvis Landry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
finally, I needed a break real bad.
You were on a cold streak, Sean. I'm so glad you finally got some stuff back on the board, but woo, it was a little tough. So you're sitting at right now 850, Shahan. Dev, you're still at 1100, and Ryan, you're still at 400, buddy. And Shahan, it's your choice. So where would you like to go?
Yeah, I'll take that 200 Pandora's box. All
right, let's go for it. Currently 5th all-time in career rushing yards, has the most rushing yards in one game at 296. Oh. Who is that player?
Oh boy, I know I should know this.
Really should know this.
Yeah, it's Adrian Peterson.
Yes, sir. It is Adrian Peterson.
Okay. I it's all in my head, man. It's all in my head.
Yeah, I was like fifth all time in rushing is like, if they're still in the league, there's really only 2 options, right? When you're talking about that high on the rushing.
Frank Gore and AD.
Yeah.
And recently, Adrian said he wants to end up number 1. He wants to be Emmitt Smith. So
he's not going to.
I just wasn't positive that I wasn't sure if he was higher. That was really the big thing. I wasn't sure if he was higher than 5, but I knew
There's
that he was.
There's a lot of great running backs, you know.
Yeah. And also the other thing too is that there's a lot of teams that used to only run.
Yeah.
That is definitely true. All right, well, it goes back to Ryan. Where would you like to go, buddy?
What's available and not my tight end and WRs in parentheses?
Okay, and receivers. All right, and we got 400 and 500 left.
I need to catch up. I'll take 500 and not my tight end.
Oh my God!
Wow, he's really going for it.
Whoa! This is crazy. Obviously, Ryan's going with like the lowest amount available strategy, so this is ridiculous. Let's see how it goes. Best of luck, Ryan.
Let's go.
This current NFL receiver has the second most career playoff yards.
This current NFL receiver has the second most career playoff yards.
Is there echo in here?
No.
Yes, that is the prompt.
Oh wait, what was the question? This current NFL receiver. My brain is working on superpower right now.
5 seconds.
I'm trying to think of the teams. I can't even think of a team.
Just guess a receiver.
Just say Patrick Mahomes.
Get someone.
That's a good one. I'm gonna guess who's been in the playoffs a lot.
No, right now.
Okay, all right,
Wait, what did Ryan say? I can hear you.
Julian Edelman.
That is definitely
Like,
correct.
come on, dude.
I got it.
That's
Yes!
my point.
I got it.
You
I
did
got
good.
it.
Well, Dev, you get a chance. You're still in the lead. So,
Okay, what's the lowest available?
we have 300 for Pandora's Box, or we've got 300 for sacks, fumbles, interceptions.
Let's go with sacks, fumbles, and interceptions. Oh my.
Okay, then. He's a one-time Super Bowl winner. Sorry, I forgot the Super Bowl part. He's a 6-time Pro Bowler, and he led the league in total tackles in 2019. Who was that there?
Led the league in total tackles and won a Super Bowl. Oh God, when could he have won a Super Bowl? I don't know. 2019, it's probably not, but Von Miller.
That is incorrect. Sean, would you like to take it for half the points?
I have a thought, but I don't feel good enough to go on, so I'm gonna pass.
Sean, where are the cojones? Like, I feel like you should have gone for it.
I'm only
Right.
down 50. I'm only down 50.
I pass. I don't know defense that well.
All right. Well, Sean, what was your guess?
I was thinking like Jamie Collins. No, he wouldn't have been 6-time. I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel good about
Who would
it.
have led the league? Who led the league in tackles?
It's obviously a linebacker that led the league in tackles, like a really prominent one.
Oh, Vander Esch. I'm just kidding.
Okay, he's not a Super Bowl champion.
He's also only been in the league 2 years, right?
I was just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
Okay.
Well, the answer is Marshawn's, neon green homie, Bobby Wagner.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
He usually,
That makes
he's
sense.
usually like always top 3 in tackles.
Right,
So
right. I wasn't sure if he got to 1.
yeah.
Okay. Let's go Pandora's for 300.
All right. Well, that's a pretty great option. Let's go for it. He currently holds the record for most receiving yards in one season.
Dude, I am assuming that it's Julio.
Wow, Dev was sighing over there. Got it incorrect. No,
God damn. What an easy
Fine.
question.
I'd like to take it for half the points.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah, well, for half the points, yes.
Currently holds a record for most receiving yards one season. Oh, I know this happened recently, but I can't remember.
So is that a pass?
That's a
Like
pass.
It's Calvin.
It is Calvin Johnson. It is your boy Megatron. So add 150 to Dev's total. See, Dev, you thought it was easy. Clearly wasn't easy for the other two. So let's
No. I'm just mad at myself for going for the defense question instead of Pandora's box. That's what I was like. I'm not mad about the question. I'm just mad at myself.
It's hard to tell me
Pandora's box
in the middle of the night. But yeah, so unfortunately, you guys got it wrong. So yeah, it goes back to Ryan. Where'd you like to go?
Is there anything left in not my tight end, parentheses, NWRs?
Okay, just say wide receivers from now on. Otherwise, I'm deducting points.
Okay.
There's only there is 400 left.
Let's go for 400, Ashish.
Alrighty. This receiver has the most touchdowns in one season, and he's retired. I'll give that out.
Oh, he's retired. Randy Moss.
What did you just call him?
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss.
I heard Brandon.
I heard Brandon. I was like, who the hell's Brandon Moss? That is correct.
Oh my God, I got it?
Dude, what is this?
Dude, wait.
The 500
Ryan's
and
in
400 are way
first
easier than
place.
the 300.
Dude, Ryan's in
That's
first place
1300.
right now.
Dev's at 1250 and Shahan's at 1050.
What? I'm winning?
You are winning currently.
Oh, man. Dude, those 500 and 400 were so much easier than the 300. I'm so mad.
That was triple my points in the last 2 questions.
Well,
All
we
right.
got somewhat hard ones now, I guess. We'll see if they're hard or not. They're hard in my
Is there
head.
lowest available? What's
The lowest available is 400 for sacks, fumbles, interceptions, oh my.
yeah, let's go with that one, I guess.
All right, then. 6-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, and 2018 sacks leader.
Oh man, I don't know who's led the league in sacks, who's won Defensive Players of the Year, but I assume 2 times the only person that I know that would be that great would be Aaron Donald.
Well, you kind of lucked your way into that one. It is Aaron Donald.
Yeah, it's like the only person I knew who had won multiple was Aaron Donald and JJ Watt. So
Right.
yeah.
And it's actually
and
crazy.
I know JJ had won 3. So
Yeah. When you think about Aaron Donald at the defensive tackle position, getting that many, like leading the league in sacks is nuts.
Yeah,
really
I assumed that. Yeah, I definitely was like, man, if he's coming from D tackle, there's no way. I was thinking like Von Miller or something.
I was
Right.
thinking Von Miller.
yeah, I did know that Aaron Donald had led the league in sacks, so that was an advantage too. I did know that.
That's
Did
true.
Von Miller ever lead it? He led the league in sacks once, right?
Possibly could have.
But I don't think he's won a Defensive Player of the Year, has he?
Yeah, maybe not. But he's
Definitely
won
not
the
twice.
Spice Commercials awards.
Yeah, he has won Super Bowl MVP, so I'm pretty sure Aaron Donald would probably have traded one of his D Players of the Year for winning the Super Bowl, right? So.
Well, all right, you're at 1650, Dev. Well, Shahan, it's time to come back. You've got 2 options. You've got 500 for ground and pound, or 500 for the defense one.
I'll go ground and pound.
Probably the better option, to be honest. Actually, I don't know. They're both pretty out there. He's 22nd all-time in rushing. He's a Super Bowl champion, 6-time Pro Bowler, and he's been the rushing yards leader and rushing TDs leader at least once. Just only once. Different years.
Okay. Super Bowl champion, 6-time Pro Bowler.
And he's still currently in the league.
And he is a current player. Okay. That's good to know. Huh. Rushing yards leader and rushing TDs leader. 6-time Pro. 6 is a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like. See, now I'm trying to just go through the fucking
Super Bowl winners
at this point.
Definitely, that's a really great option, I think. And yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing about it though,
he's been in the league for quite a bit. 22nd all time in rushing. So think about that.
20 seconds is such a weird number. Like I feel like it doesn't tell me anything at all.
I was looking at the active players, and I think he was the 3rd one. So I was like, oh my goodness.
Active. Okay, that's really there. It's 3, 5, and then 22. Huh.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of great running backs.
Yeah. 6-time Pro. Man, what are football teams, man? My God.
Okay.
I know, right?
I'll give you something. He's on his 4th team now in the NFL. You have like 10 seconds. I'm gonna count down right now. He's only played for 4 teams. Majority of it with 2.
Fuck. Running back who's been in the league a long time. Fuck yeah, I got nothing.
All right. Well, Ryan, would you like to take it for half the points?
I have nothing.
All right.
Dev.
So here's the question: if I attempt to guess at this one, can I attempt to guess at Ryan's one?
No, you lose that chance.
Yeah.
Because I lose my turn.
Right.
So I won't have a turn. I won't have a turn anyway. So the question is, do I guess at this one or do I guess at Ryan's?
Yeah. I mean, that's honestly a tough decision, to be honest. So it's your choice.
Who would have won it? Like the Super Bowl is what's throwing me off, so I'm not going to guess. But I'll tell you who I was going to guess if you want.
Let me give it to Sean real quick. Sean, throw it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't. I have nothing.
All right. Well, Dev, give it to me.
Shady McCoy.
Guess who's back? Back again. I'm trying to do this thing. It's freezing, but it is Shady McCoy.
Dang it! I should have gone for it.
It is.
He's got 6 Pro Bowls. I didn't realize it was that.
Yeah,
It's
he's
with
the
the
only
Eagles,
like
you know?
great running back.
Oh,
Like,
he
he's
he just won the Super Bowl.
He just won the Super Bowl. Yes.
Oh wait,
No,
he was on the Chiefs.
He won it with the Chiefs. Yeah. He was a backup.
Oh,
They
Dang.
signed him because Buffalo cut him.
I had no clue he was on the Chiefs. Like, if I had known that, I would have definitely gotten that question.
I just didn't realize he was a 6-time Pro Bowler. That's a lot of Pro Bowls.
No, because think about it. When he's playing with the Eagles, he's like a top 3 back, right? Cut on dimes, and he's really killing it. Sorry, Shahan.
I should have guessed it.
You should have guessed it.
Yeah.
Well, so it goes to Ryan, and you don't get a choice. So it's going to be sacks, fumbles, and interceptions. Oh, my. He's a 1-time Super Bowl champion, tied for the most postseason interceptions, and has the most interception yards. So he gets interceptions, returns it back. And he's number 7 all-time in interceptions. Who is that player?
Is this a current player or not?
No.
Oh, it's not a current player? It just says not?
I just said not. Yes, he's not a current player.
Ashish, I like to use the phone a friend.
You can phone a friend and pass it off to
I'm just
Deb.
kidding. You know what? I'm going to go with Champ Bailey.
That is incorrect. That is a really weird pick, but I like it. That
Champ
is
Bailey
incorrect,
is a
though.
one-time Super Bowl champion.
No, he's a beast for sure.
Is it E.D. Reed, boy, the best safety you've ever seen, boy?
It is the E.D. Reed boy.
E.D. Reed, the best safety you've ever seen.
Damn, stacking up the points. Yeah, that was a really tough one, but he's a beast. We obviously watched.
I guess I should have guessed on that one too, because I could have guessed on both if I gotten it right.
But currently sitting 17. You're sitting at 1,900 points, Dev, and at second we've got Ryan at 1,300, and we've got Shahan in third place at 1,050. So now comes time for the Hail Mary. So I'm going to hear your bets, and let's see what happens here. So you still got a chance, Shahan and Ryan. So let's see what happens here.
Can you tell me what Ryan's points was again?
What? He's at 1,300. You're at 1,900, and Shahan's at
I have a
1,050.
lot more chance this time than last time, so...
So the topic is, this guy's really good, but he's never won a Heisman, but possibly could have a couple of times. And you guys ready for the question?
He's never won a Heisman.
Never won a Heisman, but he's quite close a couple of times. Would you like to wager?
Wait, I got to do math, so give me a sec.
All right, I'm wagering 1049, so only one left after.
Okay, 1049 for Shahan. I like it. But yeah, guys, as soon as we show the question, we'll shut it off for a second. They'll write it down, and we'll see what happens.
Wait, what is Ryan wagering?
Well, let's see yours first.
I am going to wager. I'm going to wager 600. Sorry,
Okay.
599.
Yeah.
I'm wagering $300, Ashish.
Okay.
What?
So
are you-
Ryan has put himself in a position where
Ryan
the
has
only
to
way
get
he wins
something.
is-
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
he's hoping for here. Let's see what it is, guys. Most passing yards as a rookie. Who is that player?
Oh, never won a Heisman. Most passing yards.
And we'll be right back, and we'll see what everybody writes down. So write it down on a piece of paper, and we'll be right back.
I am ready to go.
Ryan, Shahan.
Yep,
How confident are you guys feeling in your answers?
I feel pretty good. Not great, but pretty good.
All right, at the count of 3, I want to see them all up and try to make them close so I can read them. 3, 2, 1. Let's see them, boys. All right, so
Well, at least I guess the same thing as Sean.
Dev has Peyton Manning. Oh, Shahan has Peyton Manning, and what? Okay, so Ryan McCoy. Oh man, so you guys all lost. The answer is Andrew Luck.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But that's okay because Ryan wagered enough points for me to still win. So
Should have wagered 0.
Yep.
if you wager, that's why I wagered 599 so that Ryan had to get the question right to win.
Okay, so the ending score was we've got Dev with 1301. We've got Ryan at what do you got, Ryan? You got 1,000 points, and Shahan came in third with 1 point. So that's how.
Yeah, on the board though. On the board.
You know what got me though. You know what?
Yeah, put that away.
You know what really got me though was that you said he had a chance to win multiple times, but Andrew Luck only had 1 Heisman caliber season and Peyton had 2.
Fair, but the thing
Yeah,
is,
that's why I went with Peyton and not
he
Luck.
also
too.
came in second, right? Twice,
Yeah.
back-to-back years, losing
Luck
to
did?
RG3 and the year before he lost to Cam, I think.
Oh, he did come in second to Cam.
Second twice.
Yep. I looked it up last night.
Wow. Okay, interesting.
Was
I think Peyton. I think
Cole
so.
anywhere
I
in the
knew,
ballpark?
And I feel like Peyton probably could have had that record, but Looker broke it.
well, so here's the thing, right? I knew that Peyton had the touchdowns record, and then Baker broke it this last year, right? So I was like, if he had the touchdown records, what are the chances he had the yards records?
Right. Well, anyways, hey Dev, I'll give you 5 seconds to celebrate your win and give anything you want to preach to the listeners and watchers.
Well, thank you guys all for tuning into this win that I did not expect in the slightest. But wow, I guess I knew more about football than I thought I did.
Yep, he's now the NFL expert of the group, guys. And well, until next time, we're gonna be out. But we hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you enjoyed playing along, and we'll definitely be back with way more. So until next time, we're out. See ya.